Welcome to Thai PBS English News Service. I am Supajoynklin Suwan. The National Police Chief announced that information received following the arrest of a drug dealer in Thailand is leading to a manhunt for drug dealers with Chinese and Australian nationalities. The drug dealer's latest strategy? Hiding drugs in vases. 42-year-old Saharat Angkanit, who owns a shipping company, was arrested for allegedly hiring a second party to ship drugs out of the country. Australia was the main destination for the narcotics, which included marijuana, heroin, and methamphetamines. 40 million baht worth of assets were confiscated from Saharat. The bust came after a tip-off, and police found the drugs hidden in vases of various shapes and sizes, all of which were destined for Australia. Evidence shows that at least 18 containers of vases, presumed to be stuffed with drugs, have already been sent to foreign countries by Saharat, 7 to Australia, 8 to the Netherlands, and 3 to Belgium. Thai police are now contacting Australian authorities about the drug bust, revealing that international drug dealers of Chinese and Australian nationalities are also taking part in this transnational drug trafficking ring. Thailand and Cambodia have plans to create a mutual rice trading district along the border, where Thai millers will mill rice received directly from Cambodia to reduce the problem of rice smuggling from Cambodia into Thailand. Over the past weekend, representatives from Thailand and Cambodia met to discuss establishing a regional rice market for ASEAN. Yanyong Pongrat, the permanent secretary at the Commerce Ministry, said that the two countries have plans to create a mutual rice trading district along the border of Thailand. Thailand will locate millers to purchase and mill imported rice directly from Cambodia. This will help to maintain a separation between rice qualities and reduce the problems of rice smuggling, which is a problem that leads to the mixing of better quality Thai rice with poorer quality foreign rice. This idea will be proposed during the ASEAN ministerial meeting this September. Additionally, there is another plan to establish a confederation of ASEAN rice traders encompassing 5 countries: Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar, and Vietnam. The information of the confederation is aimed at improving the income levels of farmers and at setting fixed rice price stability in food supply and exports between partner countries. Chanchai Rattananon, president of the Thai Rice Mills Association, noted that collaboration between Thailand and other ASEAN countries to create a regional rice market will help local rice producers in setting more appropriate price levels. Thai rice prices are currently around $200 per ton, more expensive than rice from neighboring countries. The cooperation will also allow for mutual exchanges of farming techniques and technology, as well as stimulate more mutual investment. A senator has apparently accidentally shot and killed his aide. However, no arrests have been made or any charges brought, as the senator has parliamentary immunity. 46-year-old Chanakan Detkad was already dead when her body arrived at Phra Hospital last night. She was shot in the abdomen by Mae Hong Son Senator Bunsong Kowa Wisarat. Chanakan was Bunsong's assistant. According to the senator, he was on his way from Mae Hong Son to Bangkok for a Senate meeting tomorrow. While passing through Phra province, the senator and his entourage stopped for dinner. As they were eating, he took out his 9mm Uzi handgun at the dining table and accidentally shot Chanakan in the abdomen. She died while being driven to hospital. Police Major General Wisut Plengkham, Phra's police commissioner, reveals he questioned the senator and collected evidence from the crime scene. Yet he could not arrest the senator or press charges, as he has senatorial immunity. However, charges of second-degree murder are likely to follow the closure of the House session later on this month or early next. Still at the upper house, an election of the 15th Senate Speaker is on the Senate meeting agenda tomorrow. It is now speculated that the election is going to be close and will require two rounds of voting. Meanwhile, Senator Nikom Wairat Panit insisted that he will not resign from his Deputy Senate Speaker position if he fails to be elected as the Senate Speaker tomorrow. Senator Nikom Wairatpanit of Cha Cheong Sao Province confirmed that he will not resign from the Deputy Senate Speaker position, but expressed some concern about the amount of support he will receive from his fellow senators in his bid for the Speaker's chair in the Senate Speaker election tomorrow. Senator Nikom urged his colleagues to give an elected senator like himself a chance to be the Speaker, as Senate Speakers in the past have all been appointed senators. The Senate Speaker election is required after the court jailed and, by default, stripped General Thiradet Nipian off his Senate Speaker position. There are now 3 candidates in the Senate Speaker race: elected Senator Nikom Wairatpanit of Cha Cheong Sao Province, appointed Senator Pichet Sunthornpipit, and elected Senator Gecha Saksombun of Ratburi Province. According to a Senate meeting regulation, a winning candidate has to gain more than half of all the votes. Therefore, if none of the 3 candidates receive a majority, another round of voting will be held between the first and second place candidates from the first round. The winning candidate of the second round will then be named the 15th Senate Speaker. Locals in the south are suffering from asthma and allergies brought on by the massive amounts of smoke blowing in from a forest fire in Indonesia. Meanwhile, local authorities are speculating that the ongoing forest fires in Nakhon Si Thammarat province are the result of land rights issues. The governor of Nakhon Si Thammarat province has already declared Chawat district a disaster zone. Local authorities are hinting that the ongoing forest fire, which is now covering 10,000 rai or 1,600 hectares of forest land, may be caused by locals who wish to acquire forest land in that area. Somchai Rodyu, a village chief and member of a land reform committee, says many locals have encroached on forest land in the past. And when the forestry department attempts to take forest land back, they simply burn the woodland, so their lands no longer contain trees and hence are no longer considered forest land. The governor is seeking the truth behind this claim. Meanwhile, rubber plantations, palm oil farmers, and villagers are cutting down trees to prevent the fire from spreading onto their land. In the southern provinces of Satun, Songkhla, and Trang, medical staff is reporting a massive increase in cases of asthma, allergies, and other respiratory problems due to the massive amount of smoke flowing in from a forest fire on Indonesia's Sumatra island. Locals in the south have been warned to drive with caution as visibility is poor in many areas. The governor of Nakhon Sawan province has affirmed that the construction of flood barriers is more than 90% complete and will certainly be able to withstand the influx of water from the north, protecting local businesses from flooding. Meanwhile, authorities at a prison in Tak province have had to move inmates to higher ground after the prison cells have remained flooded for the past 3 days. Authorities at a prison in Mesot district of Tak province quickly moved to pump water out of the prison cells following heavy rainfall, which have brought flooding to the area for over 3 days. Inmates have been moved to the second floor. Meanwhile, contractors in Nakhon Sawan province are hurrying to construct water barricades in Nimanorodi Bridge near the Chao Phraya River. Governor Chitikasem Niro Thanarat has ordered the barriers to be constructed quickly as there has been constant rainfall in many areas. However, he remains confident that the business district will be safe from floods as the barricades are about 90% complete. And still in the south, Pattani's police have now designated high-risk areas in the districts of Mueang and Yarang districts, following the government's orders to turn them into safety zones. Meanwhile, Southern Rail services have resumed following a railroad bomb in Sungai Padi district this morning. A remote control normally used in a child's toy was found by police 500 meters away from the bomb site in Sungai Padi district. The attack is thought to have been aimed at 7 soldiers who were patrolling that area at the moment of explosion. Though all 7 soldiers are safe, the pillars supporting the stretch of a nearby railway track were damaged, making the railway section impassable. Trains heading to the deep south were automatically suspended. The section of the track was repaired later in the day and service is back to normal. Meanwhile, Pattani police have now double-checked the rescue areas of Mueang and Yarang districts, as these will be the first of 13 high-risk areas in the Deep South, which the government will turn into safety zones. Installing more CCTV cameras will be the main tactic used to turn these restive areas into safety zones. The previously scheduled but delayed increase in NGV price will now take effect from this Thursday, and taxi operators' representatives were quick to submit a petition to the Deputy Agriculture Minister this morning, requesting that the government offer them further welfare assistance and help with meeting vehicle standards. 3 ministers will be meeting tomorrow to discuss this matter. Tomorrow, the Energy, Transportation and Agriculture Ministers will meet after the Cabinet meeting to discuss the taxi operators' 3-point request. The petitioners were opposed to the reduction in minimum taxi engine size from 1,500 to 1,300 cc's, are in support of extending the vehicle's usable age from 9 years to 12 and maintaining the meter starting rate at 35 through the end of the year. The taxi drivers explained that the reason why they submitted their petition to the Agriculture Ministry rather than the Transport Ministry is because the latter has not been responding to their previous request. However, Natawut Saikia, Deputy Agriculture Minister and also a red shirt leader, affirmed that the taxi operators had never submitted any request to the Transport Ministry and insisted that tomorrow's meeting between the 3 ministries will need to listen to all sides of the issue. Natawut also noted that August the 20th, a group of taxi operators representatives will begin a campaign called One Taxi, One Smile, in which taxi drivers are encouraged to smile at passengers and greet them with a Sawadee or Y before they get into the car. Additionally, on August the 26th, there will be a charity auction for passengers to bid the highest transport fare, with the winner being taken to their chosen destination by a taxi driven by Natawut, the Agriculture Minister, Deputy Agriculture Minister himself. The money raised will be donated to the Foundation for Taxi Drivers, where it will be spent on improving the welfare of taxi operators. There are currently over 75,000 registered taxis nationwide. And during Father's Day and Mother's Day in Thailand, Radamnern Avenue is festooned with beautiful lights. In recent years, however, there have been complaints from people out sightseeing about the disturbance caused by motorcycle racing gangs, also known as Dek Wen. This year, police and volunteers have decided to get tough, if not rough, with catching the speedy and noisy teens.
This footage was taken by a ThaiPBS camera crew as a group of youngsters, some of which are armed and claiming to be helping the police force deal with teenagers who roam the streets at night, speed on the public streets and noisily rev up their motorcycle engines. It's not clear who the teenagers claiming to be volunteers actually are, but once they're spotted on a fast bike, police follow them and give them speeding tickets or confiscate their noisy vehicles, or both. Despite these tougher measures enforced along Radamnern Avenue, some large gangs of motorcycling teens still find ways to ride through the city at night, albeit wary of the authorities. Those who are being disturbed by motorcycle gangs can report them to authorities at 1197. Hugh Adams, ThaiPBS.
Thank you, Hugh. And ThaiPBS is offering a job position for those who wish to join the ThaiPBS English News Service team. If you are interested, please email us at job@thaipbs.or.th and we will reply you with a job description. And you can reply us once again, this time attached with your CV or resume. That's all the time we have for tonight's edition of ThaiPBS English News Service. I'm Subhajan Klin Sawan. สวัสดีครับ